Thank you. Thank you for all the little boys and girls who look like me watching tonight. This is a beacon of hope and possibilities. This is proof that dreams dream big and dreams do come true.
After almost 40 years of acting, Michelle Yeoh finally received her flowers, the first Asian to win Best Actress. When Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan won their Oscar, I hysterically cried. This moment was historical and emotional for not only me, but millions of Asian Americans. Because for the first time, not only did Everything Everywhere All at Once give us the opportunity to feel seen as Asian American, but this film embodied our experience. It embodied the complexities of generational trauma, and it embodied the sacrifices immigrants face daily. This historical moment is one we should celebrate. But why did it take 93 years for an Asian to win Best Performance? Why did it take 18 years of my life to finally feel seen in a film where I felt like my Asian American experience has been validated? We can answer this question by looking at the earliest forms of Asians in Hollywood.
Marlon Brando spent 2 months with an interpreter and a tape recorder to acquire the Okinawan accent required for his comedy portrayal of Sakini. Recognize him?
Sayonara.
Representation was understood through the act of yellowface, or the substitution of Asian characters with white actors. One infamous example of yellowface occurred in 1937's The Good Earth. And this film depicted the lives of Chinese farmers, but they were portrayed through white actors. And actress Louise Rayner portrayed a Chinese farm worker so well, she even won an Oscar. But why did they not just cast Asians instead to play these roles? In 1930s, Hollywood set a strict code of moral guidelines called the Hays Code, which forbade the depiction of interracial love in film. Many producers and directors use this code as an excuse to be lackluster in their attempt to cast Asians, as it was not only easier but preferred to cast white actors instead. Even when the Hays Code was terminated in 1968, directors and producers continued to cast white actors. And they also operated on the belief that Asians were incompetent actors and undesirable to America. These racist preconceived notions led to an endless cycle of yellowface. Asians were confined to the prisms of white imagination. They were either portrayed as villains seeking for world domination or docile prostitutes whose exotic nature was fully available for the white man to conquer. While we would like to think that the films of the past can provide great knowledge for changes in the future, the 21st century has offered little change to eliminate the occurrences of yellowface. White actors continue to be casted in roles originally conceived to be Asian. Rather than using white actors to outwardly play Asian characters, producers would rewrite scripts and change casting choices, whitewashing their films, just like Emma Stone in Aloha.
My dad was half Chinese and half Hawaiian, and my mother is Swedish.
Wow.
She's of Swedish descent, and so I am a quarter Hawaiian.
However, after years of constant demands to implement representation, Crazy Rich Asians was released in 2018. The movie redefined Asian representation, showcasing all of their Asian characters as complex and unique. This was a catalyst for the rise of contemporary positive Asian representation. They effectively showcase that Asian leads and Asian stories can lead to box office success, and additionally displaying to the industry that people do care about these stories. Growing up as a Filipina American, I did not see many people who look like me on screen. Now, I see many actors who may resemble me and have similar background. However, we must not congratulate Hollywood for executing the bare minimum. Being Asian is more complex than what the media portrays. Hollywood has not begun to fathom what Asian diversity truly has to offer. Hopefully, as times are changing, one day I desire the chance to see myself in a Filipina main character. Eventually, I hope we all have the opportunity to see ourselves in a character, so we could all feel the way I felt while watching Everything Everywhere All at Once. Scene.